So we all love vacation, right? But would you ever take a 3-year cruise? In today's video, we're going to be talking about a unique cruise experience that's making history in the travel industry.
Cruise ship setting sail for 3 years.
You're all about it.
Heavily debated here. Am I all about it? We're thinking about this. So look, this is the first of its kind, taking passengers around the world.
3 years at sea, spanning the globe. And it might sound like a bit much for some, but cabins are actually booking up.
More than half the cabins already booked since the itinerary was announced earlier this month. Meredith Shea, a retired flight attendant, booked one of the biggest rooms on the ship. She's hoping for the experience of a lifetime.
This is going to be the perfect place to do it all.
Life at Sea Cruises has created the world's first ever 3-year long cruise around the globe. It's an unparalleled adventure that takes you to some of the world's most exotic destinations. Or at least that's what they say. Now, one thing I found interesting here is that you have to buy the entire 3-year cruise, and you can't transfer it to other people, even if they're your family. You can, however, have family visit you for free as guests. We'll get into that in just a moment, but first, what is Life at Sea Cruises? Well, apparently it's a well-known cruise liner that I've never heard of that has been offering unique experiences to passengers for years. However, the 3-year cruise around the globe is something entirely new and groundbreaking, they say. The voyage covers 6 continents, 44 countries, and over 150 ports of call, making it the most extensive itinerary ever created. The ship is designed with comfort and luxury in mind. You'll feel right at home while traveling the world. It has a capacity of 400 passengers, which they say makes it more of an intimate experience. I mean, you're gonna be with these people for 3 years. I'd say you're probably gonna know all of their names. The ship in question is the MV Gemini. She was built in 1992 in Spain for Crown Cruise Line as Crown Jewel. She also sailed under Cunard and Star Cruises. In 2021, she was purchased by Mirai Cruises, and in November of 2023, she will commence a 3-year live abroad around the globe cruise operated by Life at Sea Cruises. Now, this journey starts from Miami, Florida, and takes you through the Caribbean and the Panama Canal. From there, you'll travel to South America and explore some of its most vibrant cities like Rio de Janeiro, Buenos Aires, and Santiago. You'll also visit some of the continent's most stunning natural wonders, such as the Galapagos Islands and the Machu Picchu. The cruise takes you across the Pacific Ocean, and you'll visit some of the world's most remote and exotic destinations. Some of the ones that I really want to go to, like Tahiti, Fiji, New Guinea. From there, you'll travel to Australia and New Zealand, where you'll find the opportunity to explore all of those diverse cultures and, of course, the natural beauty of that place. It's a 24-hour flight for me, so that actually would be kind of cool. The journey continues to Asia, where you'll visit some of the world's most populous and fascinating countries like China, Japan, and India. You'll experience the rich history, the unique cultures, and of course, the landscapes of all of those destinations. They are definitely beautiful. The cruise then takes you to the Middle East, where you'll visit countries like Egypt, Jordan, and the United Arab Emirates, where of course you'll explore the ancient ruins, the pyramids, and of course all the rest of the unique cultures that are in that region. Finally, the cruise takes you to Europe, where you'll visit some of the most continent's iconic cities like Paris, London, Barcelona, and of course Rome. You'll explore the hidden gems of the lesser known destinations as well on this cruise. Like all the bigger cruises usually stop only at the big huge hubs, while this one will visit all the rest of the smaller cities as well, giving you that extra that a lot of the other tourists miss. Now, before we continue on this wondrous journey, let's take a look and see what's first of all included and how much does this really cost. Because if you listen to the news and to all of the brochures, they say you can do it for $30,000. I don't know about that. Let's take a look. So when you drop onto the website, it's kind of interesting. You get this virtual deck and all of that. I guess this is their first cruise, so they don't have any footage yet, which makes sense. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. So cruise around the world, embark on the 3-year journey. That's really nice. Experience all the different locations and all that good stuff, blah, blah, blah. Let's take a look. I want to know how much this is going to cost. One thing, I'll stop right here for a second. Let's take a look. It says office duties from around the world. We have developed the first of its kind business center at sea with 2 meeting rooms, 14 offices, and a business library, relaxing lounge, a cafe, a bunch of screens, equipment, conference, printers, and Wi-Fi. And making money at sea has never been easier. Blah blah blah. And of course, they talk about the tax benefits of being an international resident, which I guess that makes sense. What doesn't make any sense to me right from the start here is the Starlink Wi-Fi. I don't know where these people are coming from, and I don't know who they're working for, but most US companies anyway will require you to VPN if you're going to be doing anything except for email. Even email in some places require a VPN, but generally speaking, for me and a few other people I'm sure that are going to be working on the ship, like if they were to get this cruise, there's no way that's going to work, because you can't VPN on a Starlink, on any kind of a satellite network. That's not allowed. So you're never going to be able to, like most big companies require VPN. That's not going to work here. Sorry to rain on your parade, LifeSea Cruises, but you're not going to be able to work. I mean, maybe if you're like going to send some emails or something like that, but if you're just a normal regular person, there's no way you're going to be able to work at sea. So let's talk about money. It says starts at $29,999 per year. It includes all of the essentials, blah, blah, blah. So what's included in the all-inclusive package? Well, let's take a look. So all-inclusive means free access to all of the dining venues, the port embarkation and storage, free family and friend visits. That's interesting. Medical consultations that are free. Okay. Onboard app and GPS, business access center, alcohol with dinner, port fees and taxes, service charges, high-speed internet, gym and fitness, laundry, housekeeping, enrichment seminars, soft drinks, juices, teas, golf simulator, and of course entertainment and performances. Now, what is this whole family staying with you for free? Well, there is no charge for additional guests who are staying in your cabin. However, family and friends are responsible for paying the local ports and taxes as well as fees. There are also guest cabins available, which of course are subject to availability and seasonal rates. So the Wi-Fi in question, the one that's free, that's the Global Starlink Wi-Fi. So, I mean, it's pretty decent, but again, remember, you're not gonna be able to VPN into it. But if you don't need VPN, if you just wanted to, use it for your surfing, your internet, and etc., it's actually pretty quick. I just came off of the Celebrity Beyond, a really nice cruise. I'll link a video for you up top if you're interested. But in there, we did use this exact same Wi-Fi, and on the premium speed, you're definitely able to cruise YouTube and stream and all of that good stuff. It is quite quick. Now, as far as the $29,000 price tag, I don't know about that. Let's see what these rooms really look like. So now let's take a look at this virtual simulator and see what kind of rooms are available. Remember, on the news, they did say that half the ship is already booked. So if we take a look over here, there's deck 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Let's pick the cheapest room and see what the real price is, because, it's definitely not the $30K that they were talking about. There's always small shrift somewhere, right? But if you take a look, this is a standard outside cabin that's on deck 2, the lowest deck. And the total for the entire 3 years is $244,188. It is not $30K. I don't know what they're talking about. So $245 grand if you want a room with looks like two, it looks like there's no balcony. There are 2 holes right here. I mean, I guess that's not bad for 3 years, but let's move up and see what else we can get. So deck 3 is around $263,000, or actually $264,000 for the 3 years. So that's like $15,000 to $20,000 more. And deck 4, you're at about $290,000. Deck 6 is where you have the superior outside cabins, and the price for that is over $300,000, so it looks like $303,000. But these do look a lot nicer. They have like a big window and maybe some nicer furniture. I mean, this looks like a little apartment, actually. That's really nice. It looks a lot better than downstairs, but you are paying like extra $50,000. Now, if you want it to be big baller status over here, deck 7 has you covered, because you can get, looks like a sweet cabin with a balcony, a wide balcony, a 210 square foot room for $725,988. Oh my, wow. and it's $730,000. But on the, on the positive over here, the room looks fantastic. This is a suite. You got the bed. You got a huge balcony. This looks like a New York City apartment, and you're pretty close to the bridge. So if you wanted to in the morning, you could just walk over, knock on the door, and be like, Cap, where are we going today? And there are a variety of other cabins available, but as you can see, there's no way they're $30K. They range between like $260,000 all the way to probably close to $1 million for the 3 years if you wanted the suite and to be up on deck 7. Now in conclusion, Life at Sea Cruises is the world's first 3-year-long cruise around the globe, and that is an incredible adventure if you think about it. It takes you to some really exotic destinations. It will probably be an unforgettable journey that offers an opportunity to explore the world in a way a few have experienced before. And that's what they say. So if you're looking for that unique life-changing adventure, then plop down the $260,000 minimum, get on your 3-year adventure. But remember, you can probably bring your family with you, which is really cool. Is that something that you would do? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.